This episode is brought to you by Only the Real Entertainment and Media Den Productions. What's going on, y'all? We back. Season trade ball again. Your boy Rilla. We at it again. Got my boy Cam producing. Cam, how you living? How you feeling, bro?
Back again, season 3. Couldn't wait for it. Preseason is about to get underway real soon, but we got a lot to talk about, dealing with stuff that's happening in the off season and whatever. But what's good with you, man?
Man, I'm here. Blessed. I actually got 2K loaded up like on my left-hand side right now. I'm going to go get into the nonsense as soon as we wrap up here.
When are you going to get back into streaming 2K?
You know what's so crazy? My entire friend group is telling me the same thing.
Yeah, you was getting some traction with, the streaming thing with 2K, and then all of a sudden, you just be on and off with it, and I don't understand why.
Bro, sometimes I just like the hoop, but I understand that it's not enough.
Dog,
do you know that I dropped 100 points
to get on
starting
2K,
5?
Man. What?
Bro, I dropped 100 points like 2 weeks ago in a 5-minute quarter game.
You see what I'm saying? You know how much? Come on now, like let's stop playing.
All right.
Let's stop playing. Like,
I got
what are
the
you
CPU
doing
right here, gang. I loaded up,
bro. What are you doing right now? 100 points?
Know, bro.
We haven't even seen the video of Wilt dropping 100 points.
No, I got it on camera. I just ain't edited it yet. I got it on actual film. This ain't no yeah, man, we lost the tape. No, this no Wilt right now.
So what are we doing right now? Why hasn't that even been posted?
I gotta edit the joint, man. I gotta edit it, and I gotta extract it from the P5, and my external hard drive gave out a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm aiming for this weekend for that video to drop, and I'm looking to stream as soon as we get off of here. And you better pop in since you said you need me to stream. You better pop in and show love. Dog.
Listen, you already know that. I popped in plenty of streams.
You're right.
There's literally no reason to even tell me that. You just need to hop on the sticks.
You're right. And we done caught a couple dubs on camera. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, man. Just hop on the sticks, and I'll show up in the live. That's it.
Say
You feel me?
Say less.
Let's get to it.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you know what? I'm a kick it off right here and just say that the off season, particularly, after, once free agency opened up, it got really interesting. It was kind of like dead a little bit.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
After the first maybe couple hours, it got kind of dead.
Yeah.
There were a couple stalemates, but one in particular, was Jonathan Kuminga. But forget the Jonathan Kuminga. I really want to ask you this because the Warriors signed Al Horford, Seth Curry, and Gary Payton III. So, considering those signings with the roster as is, are we looking at the Warriors and the unction with the Clippers? Because
I think the unction for the Warriors is even worse.
Is it?
Steph 35 ain't a regular. I mean, Steph 37 ain't a regular 37. He played in how many finals? 5, if I'm not mistaken. No, he lost 2 finals and he has 4 rings, so he's played in 6 finals.
Yep.
Jimmy has had multiple deep season, postseason runs. In the Heat, in particular, we made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, I believe. I want to say 4 times. Or something of that sort. Ended up going to the finals twice, so that's already irregular 36. Draymond is the same with him. He played heavy minutes, also played in 6 finals with Steph. Horford just won a ring 2 seasons ago, so he's old as hell already, just off the rip. And let's not forget about the fact that he also played 2 championships in college, so he's already, his 39 really like a 49. Seth, I kind of get, he bounced around the league. His body didn't get beat up too much. But that's most definitely the unction in the Warriors team, more so than the Clippers.
Wait, so that means that the Warriors is probably the oldest team in the league right now?
they're the first team in NBA history to start 4 people that's 35 plus.
Bro, what in the world the Warriors got going on, bro? Santel talking about they're called the Olden State Warriors.
The Olden State Warriors is crazy. Olden State, nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. They some old ass Negroes.
Olden State Warriors, yo. How you think they'll do? How you think they would do considering all these eight?
Ass. Are you serious right now, bro? Like, I hope you're joking. All it takes is one of these stars to go out, and they supposed to be loading up NCAA. Yeah, they're supposed to be trying to figure out the draft board at that particular point in time. Imagine Steph goes out for an extensive period of time. You think I'm supposed to be afraid of Kuminga, Jimmy, and Draymond? Come on, dog. They're going to be ass. They better pray their medical staff do what it do. Shit.
I really wanted to kick it off with that, man. I would let you just take care of the rest because that was hilarious. That I found that extremely hilarious, bro.
Yeah, they I don't know what the front office is doing. Thoughts and prayers, like they say. Cause I don't know, bro.
Nah, facts. Let's hop on over to the next topic, right? Zion.
Yo.
Zion Williamson popped up looking different.
Yes, sir.
Looking real different. Going from the high 200s. What? He was like around like 270 something maybe or something like that?
He came into the league 285. What you mean? He came into the league he was weighed at 285.
Now he looks like he got down to around like the 240-ish. Something like that. Yeah. Zion says he hasn't felt this great since college. But Jeff Teague says that's BS because it's a contract year. But I just want to know, is Moriah Mills the real MVP for getting Zion to lock in?
What? Hey, I don't know if your algorithm is the same as mine, but every about like 6 to 8 weeks, she shows up out of nowhere, even though her Twitter's banned. And they just say, Zion, you're sick, man. It don't be nothing about fall. It just be about Moriah Mills, man. Hey, listen. Do you know who his teammate is? Mr. Jordan Poole. Beware of the BBLs, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, when they come into your town, if you got your girl that got courtside seats and Zion and Jordan Poole is around, yeah, them niggas gonna go 50. Yeah, they gonna combine for 50. And then they gonna take your girl out to the club, bro. And who knows what happens after that. But kudos to Zion for hitting my favorite current letter right now. He on that O, man. I think he on that O. But we'll see, bro. Do the NBA even test for O?
I don't even think that even comes up as like one of the things on the ban list. So they might be sticking up a lot of O in the league right now. A lot of O jabs.
Hey. You want to get off the LBSs? Get on that O. Yeah, get on that O. It's everywhere. It's running rampant. They got BBL Drizzy. They're accusing Ross of it. Zion is next on the radar. They even tried to put in my boy Luka. The O, man. The O. I like it, though. He's finally getting back in the shit. We'll see. Because when you lose all that weight, bro, like, your bones is like, my brother, I'm used to jumping and landing on 285. What is this 240-ish here? I don't like this. Let's sit out for a bit. Let's adjust to this. So we'll see, bro. We'll see. But shout out to Moriah Mills, though, and all the BVLs inspired from Zion. All of that.
Hey, KD says trolling people online is like his morning coffee.
Did you know that KD was born 9 days after me? I know he's not the same sign, but did you know that? And it warms me. I troll people a lot too. It's a wonderful feeling, especially online. You know what I started to do recently, bro? Recently, I would go into the 2K game chats, bro, and I'd be the nicest individual possible. Bro, people get to calling me all types of names. Damn, bro. Wow, bro, that hurt my feelings, man. I hope you apologize. and it throws off everybody. I need to do it on stream. It throws off everybody when I am this nice as possible, and I need to record it and make it a segment. Trolling is beautiful. Trolling is like hate to you ever woke up in the morning and wanted to troll or wanted to hate? Because I do. I like hating. Hating is fun. So yeah, I same. I love to troll a nigga. It's beautiful. It's fun. Watching people's reaction of being uncomfortable. Yeah. It's like caffeine. I agree, KD. I agree, brother.
With that being said, would you say that KD is the biggest online troll in the league amongst all players in the league?
In the league, okay, yeah. Because I was going to raise.
Currently in the league.
I was going to raise a couple individuals that is no longer in the league. But in the league, while he's banking hundreds of millions of dollars and still giving niggas 27 a night, it's 1,000% KD. Absolutely. Absolutely. My retirees, though, I'm going to have to go Mad Max. Mad Max is up there. Swaggy P. I love Swaggy P. Swaggy P is hilarious to me. And, of course, Gil. Yeah, that's my top troll 3 that's retired. Those 3 right there.
What about currently? Which players are on your Mount Rushmore? You got 4 faces, and that's including KD. So you got 3 more. Who would you add on the Mount Rushmore of online trolls amongst NBA players?
Ja. He be asking me questions and thinking I'm not for the answer. Ja's for sure. Etched right next to KD. Let me think. Believe it or not, no glaze. I think LeBron is starting to get up there. I think he's arrived at an age where he's old as hell and don't give a damn and know he's going to retire within the next year. And he's been trolling folks, but he does it so subtly. Did you see that he had Tiana Taylor on the podcast that he has coming up?
Yeah.
Who's her ex-husband again? People don't understand or pick up the LeBron pettiness. LeBron is a petty-ass motherfucker, man. So he's number 3. Let me think here. Man, the newer guys have been doing pretty good with staying offline. I give them that. Let me think. Damn, bro. I don't know. CJ McCollum? Nah, CJ McCollum is pretty straight. Josh Hart. That's my Mount Rushmore. Josh Hart, Braun, and Ja.
You tripped me out about Tiana Taylor.
Bruh, you want to talk shit about me in interviews?
Oh, man.
Okay. Hey, man. My goat is Hove. I'm petty just like Hove. And my goat is LeBron. I'm petty just like bro. I ain't about to talk to you and do 50 interviews. Yeah, you want to talk and do this and that and say you was uncomfortable and all right. Yo, Tiana. Yeah, I know you helping out YB with his tour, but come sit down with me right quick, shorty. Let me talk to you. So subtle. But he knows what he's doing.
That's menacing behavior, bro. That's absolutely diabolical.
I love it.
Absolutely diabolical. Hey, I actually want to ask this too. Doctors have now made eyewear mandatory for Anthony Davis, right? After, having surgery on his eye. But outside of him having to wear goggles like he's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar now, he looks bigger. Like he's gotten fat. Like he looks like he gained around like 15 pounds in the offseason, looking kind of chunky in the face, in the stomach, all that. What's going on in Dallas that's making these superstars so fat? You get rid of Luka because apparently he's fat, and now he's not fat anymore. And now AD, what's going on in Dallas?
Say, man, first off, I feel like you dissing me. You called a nigga fat with glasses? Damn, nigga, they're like, you talking about me or AD? No, I'm fucking with you. Man, that fool's so damn good down there, boy. I've been to Houston. I'm not familiar with Dallas, but if it's anything like Houston, the eats are amazing. Yeah, the eats are amazing. But that's tough though. I can't really fault AD because not only is he sitting out and not able to move around, he's surrounded by good food. Yeah, and I thank God that AD is married. You know, if he was not married, he'll be outside. Houston women, Texas, period. Texas, period, got the joints, but Dallas or Houston, Lord, he would be really outside with the hookah like Luca. You understand me? It's just tough. He was hurt. He can't really do nothing. He's surrounded by good eats. I pray he's healthy enough to stay on the floor. Maybe he falls so damn much, bro. I don't know what that's gonna do for his health. I don't think it's good at all. I think it deteriorates him much faster than his earlier days. He already has an elongated injury history due to the growth spurt that he had. But he's surrounded by good eats. I want to be mad at AD, but I can't. He's surrounded by good eats. Nico, what's your next play, brother? What's your next play? We'll see how it plays out. Luka was giving folk 35, 8, and 9 fat than a mug, and you traded him. So what you gonna do about AD?
Does that sounds like we need to be taking a trip to Dallas, ain't it?
Hell yeah. That shit. Hey, my trip gonna be a little bit different than yours. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna be outside at night. You understand what I'm saying to you? Listen,
What you mean?
bro, Texas women, bro, when I went to Houston,
Oh, I already know.
and you don't gotta go to no club, bro. Bro, I showed up to Bun B restaurant, Cam. I sat there and ate my food and watched at least 15 to 20, 8 to 10s. No bullshit. Walking, regular as hell. I'm just sitting there just watching, bro. Regular. Go to Walmart. They all there too. You don't gotta go to no club. They're everywhere in Texas, Lord. So yeah, I'm gonna be outside, bro.
I get it. Texas is top tier. Trust me. Been to Texas a few times. Believe me, I understand.
Yeah, Dallas in particular is on the list. You know what I'm saying? We're going to LA soon, but Dallas in particular is on the list for sure.
I understand. Speaking of just staying healthy and everything. The Knicks, right? Are we looking at a Knicks finals run right now? They signed Mike Brown as their new head coach, got a few free agents. A video popped up on the timeline. The Knicks are looking pretty different. They moving the ball around a lot more than they was with Tibbs. You believe in them? And is this finally the year that they make it to the big dance?
I don't see who would be stopping them. Celtics front court is a joke without Porzingis and Al Horford. Gun to the back of your head, can you name me 2 front court players right now? I see you had a Nipsey concert already. You see that? You can't. Yeah. See? Come on, I can't even name it, and I'll play 2K. Their front court is horrendous. Cat will easily average 25 and 12 against them in a 7-game series. You would have to maybe go Detroit. Detroit has gotten some postseason run under their belt. Milwaukee is going to be horrid. Giannis, what they do. Hey, big head. Cleveland, maybe. But I'm not sold on them. I'm not sold on Donovan Mitchell being the number 1 option because he has the Embiid. He hasn't made it past the second round, and we're letting it go under the radar because he dates Coco Jones. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to keep it on the court. Chicago is terrible. Miami, not really. Atlanta, maybe? Atlanta or Orlando? But are you really fearing them in a 7-game series like the Knicks? I don't think so. So I think they'll be the favorite in the East, barring injury. Just from a depth chart standpoint, personnel, and of course coaching. Mike Brown is a solid coach, has been for a long time. I think he got the short end of the stick in sack, but he's in New York and he has guys who are willing to ride for him. So I think they'll be the favorites.
I mean, what does that say about the East?
It's weak as hell.
are we saying that the East is weak right now?
No, 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 no. We're not saying it's weak. We're saying it's weak as hell. Yeah, I need the as hell added onto it because it's bad right now. Don't get me started on Philly. I'm not even thinking about Philly before I get you started with Mr. Embiid, and then I'm going to have to stop you and get started on Mr. Paulith George. So that's not going to end well. Brooklyn, I can't name their starting five outside of Cam Thomas and Danny Wolf. Is Claxton still over there? Don't care. What are we doing? Charlotte is going to be a joke again. I mean, where do we go from there, bro? It's weak. It's weak as hell. It's been the weakest that it has been in a very long time. Indy, I think, still will be competitive because I think Nimhart still is MIP, but what else? There's nothing really out there to threaten the Knicks. It's a weak-ass East, bro.
God bless. Before we get into real talk, let's talk about something really important in the WNBA.
What up?
Naphessa Collier, right?
Yes, sir.
The Minnesota Lynx get eliminated, which would have been, their path to get into the WNBA finals.
Yep.
But instead of getting on her exit interview and, just talking about that, she pulled up with a 2-page statement calling out the league office for how bad the refs have been and how they haven't taken accountability. And man, she didn't pull any punches.
Hell no.
Let's hear a little bit of what she said.
The real threat to our league isn't money, it isn't ratings, or even missed calls, or even physical play. It's the lack of accountability from the league office. Since I've been in the league, you've heard the constant concerns about officiating, and it has now reached levels of inconsistency that plague our sport and undermine the integrity in which it operates. Whether the league cares about the health of the players is one thing, but to also not care about the product we put on the floor is truly self-sabotage. Year after year, the only thing that remains consistent is the lack of accountability from our leaders.
Man, so she went off about that with the referees, and then
she dropped the switch on it. Yeah, go ahead and play that switch. She dropped
the straight switch on the WNBA commissioner, Kathy Engelbert. Bruh, she went dumb. Here it is.
I also asked how she planned to fix the fact that players like Caitlin, Angel, and Paige, who are clearly driving massive revenue for the league, are making so little for their first 4 years. Her response was, Caitlin should be grateful she makes $16 million off the court because without the platform that the WNBA gives her, she wouldn't make anything.
Cap. Supreme cap.
I mean, how you feel about that when you heard that? That was a bomb. How do you feel hearing that? And hey, be honest, man. The black truck's pulling up.
You know how much a black truck costs? Their whole salary, yeah, no black trucks pulling up. Here's a Honda coming outside to go give her a little $300 at maximum a ban fine for what she doing. Man, ain't no black trucks pulling up on the feast. Man, come on now. That's like Luka stepping up. I just want to paint it for the audience that don't watch the W or don't keep up with it. This is the equivalent to Luka getting up there after going crazy and potentially getting hurt. She was hurt, by the way, I believe, correct?
Yep.
So she was hurt. Imagine Luka going up to the platform to say, yo, don't ask me no questions. Let me get this off right quick. Adam Silver said this behind closed doors. Go ahead with your questions now. Yeah, Naphessa was going to win this MVP had she been healthy. I want people to know, not to take nothing away from Asia, but this is a top 3 W player right now that we're talking that's saying this. This is a big deal. But no black trucks are pulling up. Yeah, they can't afford it. I don't know why she trying Caitlyn like that. It's in the actual ratings. There is a Caitlin Clark W that you can see the ratings and you can clearly see it go up when she reaches the league because she was a superstar before she ever touched a W floor because she drove that much traction in the NCAA. So to say that is Supreme Cap. So is Angel. Already a star, already a millionaire. So Supreme Cap. So is Paige. Supreme Juju when she comes on. Again, you gotta pay these people. This is. You want eyes on the league? You got eyes on the league. Now pay these players. These are professionals. These are professionals, bro. And it's different from the NBA because we got 30 teams. The W has what? 16? I can't remember off the top of my head, but there are a slew of W players that are worthy of being W players that literally has no roster spots available. You have Carter killing it overseas right now, and you can't tell me she's not meant to be on a W roster, but she's not getting compensated. So you're losing out on ratings and you're losing out on talent because if this is what's being said about your top players behind closed doors, then your ass don't need to be commissioner. Step your head down. Simple as that.
Wow, man. Wow. Let's head into real talk before we close this thing up, man.
Yes, sir.
You brought up Paul George. You brought up Joel Embiid. I know how you feel about, especially Paul George. Players have either been out of a job or taken their talents overseas just for an opportunity to play ball.
Mm-hmm.
Russell Westbrook and Ben Simmons are among the ones that are jobless, at least right now. Mm-hmm. So who else do you think should be out of the league now? And why?
There are a few people that are out of the league that are decent basketball players. You got, and Jabari Parker used to be the truth, but he was out the league quick, fast, in a hurry. You got Cam Reddish. I think he's still a capable rotation player he's not in the league. You know, he's killing it in Lithuania, but bro, this is 400 spots, bro. Like, some of you guys are taking it up. Is Alex Len, does he still have a job? I pray he doesn't. He's a bum. He needs to go do something else. He need to go find something. He need to go farm. Don't know what he need to do, but he's a bum. He got to go. And there are a couple other guys. Ben Simmons really had it coming. He wasn't taking the craft serious enough. And we said this for multiple years. And it's a shame, bro. It's a shame because he doesn't want more than the minimums, but what are you providing? Non-shooting? Your defense isn't the same because of your back injury. So we're going to pay you this amount of money for you to drip up and have front court seats? I'm Dwight. Load up the Rosetta Stone. We straight. We don't need you, whoa. Russ, kind of an enigma. This is a generational point guard. I don't care what anybody says. He's literally 500 points away from being the highest, having the most points all time as a point guard. This is a legend. He deserves a farewell tour, but for whatever reason, he's not getting it. I think he should have just re-signed and took the team option in Denver. I think he overinflated himself because of what he's done in the past, and it's a shame. But he deserves a roster spot. Whether he gives somebody 15 to 17 minutes, I still think he's a capable rotational player. But we've seen this with legends in the past, right? Carmelo, before he got to L.A. and in Portland, man, he was out the league for about, 2 years. We've seen AI bounce around before he left. It can happen. Man, word travels fast, especially when you act a particular way in the locker room and it doesn't particularly go out into the basketball court. So, yeah, some of you niggas, you need to load up the Duolingo because y'all niggas next. This y'all last opportunity, you know what I mean, for you to lock in or you going to be, you know what I mean? And I'm not talking about the ones that's actually hurt and can't physically play. I'm talking about the ones that's playing and taking it for granted. Yeah, you want to take it for load up the Duolingo. There's been plenty of players who've had a productive season and they overrate what they mean to the league. And now you're out of a job, pal. Now you're in the G League or now you're overseas or, you know what I mean, doing whatever that you're doing over there. And you may have a great opportunity over there, but over here, pal, politics is going to follow suit. Your attitude is going to follow suit. And then your production comes after that. And then if you're not measuring up to all of that, we're going to get your ass, we're going to get you out of here. You better pray you have a Marbury career overseas, or else we're gonna forget you even play ball. Sorry. The game is the game, literally.
Man, it's just so insane seeing Russ not
Of
being
all
in the league
people,
right now. I ain't gonna-
because bro, even for his flaws, out of the shit, I don't know if you've ever heard about his former teammates. Even Pat Bev has said this. His crazy ass. Pat Bev says that he's the only one that beat him on the bus. Him and LeBron, as far as Pat, arrived on the bus at the same time. Russ is the first one there. Everybody speaks about Russ's professionalism. Yoke speaks highly of him. You have coaches who will vouch for him, so that's just unfortunate. I'm not sure what it is behind closed doors that's, allowing him to not have a job. I would like him on the Heat personally. Bring him off the bench, be a vet to the guys because he's a professional off the court. I think it'll be great, but I unfortunately am plagued with the front office that I have, so I don't have a say-so in that. But yeah, bro, it's unfortunate. We got to champion our legends while they're here, and Russ is 1,000% a legend. At worst, I don't care if you don't like him at all. At worst, he's a top 10 point guard of all time, and he needs to be treated as such.
Well, at least we could say that about Russ. I mean, when it comes down to Ben Simmons just needs to just.
You mean Bum Simmons?
Yeah, man, just go to Rwanda or something. You know what I'm saying?
Madagascar?
Something like that. You feel me? Like go to Bermuda or something. I don't care.
We see
don't pick up
Ben,
an NBA basketball.
We see Ben, and we don't only see disappointment. We see what we could do if we had those genetics and that physical makeup. I know what a 6'10", 240-pound Cam will look like. I know what a 6'10", 240-pound Rilla would look like. And you have this guy who has that and refuses to look at the basketball if he's not 5 feet away. It's insane to me. It doesn't make any sense. You have his contemporaries trying to take up for him, speaking about his back injury. There is an individual who has 3 back surgeries. His name is MPJ. He was a projected number 1 pick, and the only reason he fell was due to those 3 back surgeries. And he's still a productive piece. He still can shoot. He still has found his role, and he's also improved his game, and I'm looking forward to seeing him play in Brooklyn. So I miss me with the back injury shit. Enough is enough. You didn't want to better your game. You took advantage of the sport. You took advantage of the pay. You strong-armed the 76ers into paying you. You then went to Brooklyn and mailed it in damn near every night. You let down KD. You let down James Harden. You let down Kyrie. And then you were mailed out to LA, the LA Clippers. You were of no help at a particular point in time when they were in a 7-game series fighting for their life. Why do I need this nigga to pull up here just to dress good and be in the front court seats? He's just an expensive baddie. He's not going to give me nothing of value. Get this nigga out of here.
Well, when you do get out of there, it's either go to the crib and start over or load up the Duolingo.
Get the Rosetta Stone right.
It's really that.
One by one.
Yeah.
Start learning whatever language, bro, and move around.
Yeah. Do something. Google Translate. Something,
move around.
You know
No. They got the new Apple joints where they could translate. Yeah, they could translate. He don't even need the Duolingo. Just get the new...
Man, pop them joints in, you know what I mean? And go prosper,
Do
King.
your dollar. Get up out of here, though. We don't need you in our league.
Go prosper, King.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Go prosper, King. Somewhere in Russia or something.
In Ukraine, bro, right on the edge.
Prosper.
Yeah, right on the edge.
It's somewhere in the middle of Eastern Europe or something. Just go prosper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he gonna end up in Georgia, but not Atlanta.
How should we start ending these episodes now? We finally got to it, but we did it. But how should we start ending these?
We gonna be back with some bullshit at a later time. Follow Me10. Follow at Young Rilla at all platforms. If you want audio, we got it available. If you want visuals, we got it available too. You better tap in, or we gonna tap you. Pause. We out of here though.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Peace.